Beautiful people, welcome back to another episode of the Ignite Your Purpose Show podcast vlog, where my sexy voice is hitting these airways every day, talking daily about longevity through a healthy lifestyle. It's a mix of the mental, physical, and spiritual knowledge, the mind, body, soul trifecta. Something I deem every day is just trying to simply be better than we were the day before. And I do this through, 10 years in the game of Soto Zen, mindfulness meditation, all these other practices I do. And I try and take daily occurrences that have happened in my life and simply try and elevate myself from them. And through that kind of education, I spit this back at you guys. It's something we do in the dojos all the time. One person will have an issue. I might have an issue, which isn't exactly the same as Susie's issue, but Susie kind of learns from it through osmosis because it somewhat relates to something she's done and she thinks of a new way to think of things. So that's one of the whole reasons we're here, to be better, baby. And it does take the mind, the body, and the soul, because without one, you're a mess. With if you only got two, you don't have the one. You know how it is, beautiful people. And on that note today, I want to talk to you about, and I'm going to read my notes here, always thinking that one thing is the answer. This is something I personally struggled with all the time and continue to struggle with these days. Something I really want to get into currently is placing my music, some of my songs into syncs in movies, which I've done, but it's my focus now, right? Like that's really where I want to go. And somebody, one of my representatives sent me a list of people to contact, and I found that I was hesitating on contacting them, right? Because I think, so what I wrote down was, you fear doing it in case you don't succeed, right? Yet that is not the correct cause at all. And why do I think that? So something I kind of wanted to talk about today briefly, and hopefully this relates into your lives as well. For me, I worry, okay, so let's say it's a list of 3 people and I send a song to all those 3 people and all those 3 people tell me to fly a kite. Then I'm thinking, well, holy shit, those are the only 3 contacts, right? See how right there the mentality's off. Those are the only 3 contacts in 7 billion people on the face of the planet that I have to go through to get my music to where it needs to go. Incorrect. Truth, right? But that's not how I was thinking about it. I've put up submitting stuff before, for days because I clench up and I don't know what it is. It's obviously something from the program I have from my youth, but I clench up and I don't want to send it because I think that that's the only answer there is. And the reason I don't send it right away is because obviously I have to, school my own self. I have to talk myself into the, the confidence game. And this is what I'm always telling people, right? Anybody you're following who says that they don't fall, they don't falter, they don't have fear, they don't have default modes, bullshit, because we all do. And you listening, same thing. There's days where you're uber confident. There's days where you're, probably don't even want to look in the mirror because you have a pimple on your face and you think you're ugly. We all go through it. But for myself, thinking that, again, and so right here and there, I'm giving away all my power, thinking somebody else is the answer, right? Thinking that is the only option. Why I even do that, I don't know. And probably one of the other things is, thinking there's no other way around it. When there's this beautiful thing called the internet, there's so much research I can do. I know in the back of my mind, I know that there are hundreds of thousands of companies who do this. Yet I got a list of 3. Now don't get me twisted. Those were 3, pretty, very good contacts, right? But I still feel that, okay, if I send them this and they don't like it, well, now I'm pooched, right? Yet I continue to make music every day still. You know what I mean? Like nothing's changed in my life where I'm going to continue to grind till I die pretty much, right? But yet I feel that, and it definitely, the more I talk right now, the more I see it, it's some type of something that was said to me as a kid, because I just feel like there's only one chance, or there's only one option, and that's so not the truth in the world we live in anymore. So if any of you are putting shit off because you fear that somebody else, dangles the carrot or holds all the cards, do like me, fight the power that's in your own heart and mind, and just get on with it. And if it takes you 2, 3 days, 4 days, a week, whatever, but just don't succumb to it. There were times, like I said, I got off social media for 6-7 years, right? And for a guy like me to do for what I'm doing, not the greatest idea, right? Because in some shape, way, or form, I used not wanting to be on there for other reasons as the reason not to try anymore. And if you're in that same boat, there is no reason not to try. We're only here for a short time. This is our one life. You have a purpose. If you know what you're here for, get after it. It is that simple. And today I'm going to take my own advice. I'm going to write down. In my little journal there where I basically manifest that every day now, every day. So I have a list of 3, but every day I'm going to submit to 5 different companies, right? Boom. Rock and roll. I've decided it here on the show. You heard it first. It's now written into the cosmos. It's now manifesting it in my own heart, mind, body, and soul. It will be done. I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest. So again, we hold the power, people. Don't let anybody school you or squeeze you on that one, because you hold the power to you. I love you. I thank you. Ignite your purpose for life. Let's do this again tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Peace. And I am out. Love y'all.